Good morning, good morning. Another day in my art journal. It's late in the afternoon here, so I'm a little bit behind schedule today. But I have been wanting to do these bears, mainly because when my sister and I were up in North Carolina at the beginning of August, we saw a bear on the Blue Ridge Parkway, cross right in front of our car. So I've had bears on the mind, and I can't draw the bears, but I did trace them in some different children's books that I have, and I think a national park book too that we got along the way up there. And I just have the outline of bear shapes. Um, don't know if they're grizzlies, don't know if they're black bears or brown bears or what, but they're bears, and they're going in my book. And it'll always remind me of the time in August when we saw bears on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And so this is a lot less collage than everything else. It's just a drawing and some paint and some glue. But it's a memory and I want to keep it, and um, it's my art journal, so I wanted it to go in there. I think I have bears already in my Hobonichi. Um, I can't wait for my Hobonichi to get here, even though it's the same one I've always had, but I did order a different cover. So we'll see. I ordered a couple rulers, I think. Stencils. And a cover. I think that's all I ordered. Hobonichis are getting expensive. Anyhow. Oh, I think I ordered one of the Hobonichi A5 books. Kind of like the Midori ones, but they're Hobonichi. Anyhow, it's probably the same thing, but I just wanted to experiment and see what it was like. So anyhow, I'm going back with my favorite thing from art these days, except for Stabilo's, this art chalk, whatever it's called. Art graph. They don't come but in a few colors from what I can tell, but they're the perfect color for a bear, I think, or a brown bear or a grizzly bear. So after they dried, I'm going to cut out the shapes, and then that bear sticker that I just picked up is from Pear Tea Stickers that I have ordered from for years and years and years. As soon as I discovered Midori or Traveler's Notebooks, I think at that time they were still Midori actually, and she has lovely watercolor stickers that she makes. And that bear came in a pack of stuff that I ordered a couple months ago, but she included a bunch of extras for me because she knows I've been ordering for years and years. Anyhow, so the bear is going to go on the bear page with this cute little moon, and her bear is lovely. Mine are very elementary, but that's okay. That is okay. They're going in my art book, and they will always be there. And one day when I'm a much better bear drawer, I'll say, oh yeah, I remember in 2022 when I couldn't draw bears very well. Now here I am. Anyhow, that's just fantasizing strictly on my part. And I am so glad, Judy, that when I show you books, you have to stop the video and order them, because I have done the very same thing. A lot of my inspiration for different books and different people I had not heard of came from Robin McClendon. And I've been following her for a couple years, and now I'm on her Patreon, so she does a lot of things. And I really like her aesthetic. And it got me more and more into natural colors as opposed to bright colors. I still love my bright colors, obviously, but she's much more of a naturalist and into earth tones and things like that than I am, for sure. But she has been in art for years and years and years and years and years. She's a real artist, and she has the most inspirational, probably, library that I've ever heard of. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure. And I cleaned out my room this morning a little bit, and I found another book by that same lady. So, as the Nomad book. So I'll show it maybe tomorrow. Today's been a chaotic day. Now I got home and found out that our granddaughter is spending the night because her mom is still very sick and didn't take her to school today because she was sick. The mom. So, as instead of her missing another day of 6th grade, we are going to take her to school, and she's spending the night with us. Anyhow. So it's all chaotic. Anyhow. So I wish I had more time for this today, because I really would love to have spent a couple more hours doing this. But I did the bears, and I was happy with the bears. I'm going around them with my Stabilo All Pencil, which is the first Stabilo I had, and then I found out they had these thick, more, I think it's the same product. It activates with water, but a more stick crayons. Anyhow, but the Stabilo All still a good one to use for outlines, and you can activate it with water. I chose not to activate it with anything this time, and just have it as a darker outline for the bears. And I painted the page in this altered book a couple days ago, and had it marked off for bears. So, and I put barely there, because we saw them. They are on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I just put a little tiny note in the corner. That's where I saw them. And put in August of 2022, because that's when we saw them. And calling this one done, and I really love this in my book. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.